Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over the Apple stock and just seeing if it's still a good long-term investment for the future. Also going into any Apple news, as September is quite a big month for the company in general. But before we do, if you could subscribe to the channel and give a comment and like the video as well, it really does help the YouTube algorithm and boost my videos out to more people. So what exactly is going on with Apple at the moment? So we know the iPhone 13, the launch date is around the corner. It's probably going to be confirmed on September the 14th, where Apple are having an event. So obviously big month with the release of the iPhone, Apple's major selling point of most of the products. And what do we know? Not too much been released about the iPhone that I've seen, but what we do know is, according to an analyst, the upcoming iPhone 13 series will feature a low Earth orbit (LEO) satellite communication and connectivity, which will allow users to make calls and send messages when signal is not available. This is quite a major breakthrough. I don't know about anyone else, but when you have no signal and you're trying to get hold of someone or send a text, it can be very, very frustrating. So this is a key feature that is quite welcome to the new phone series. And I think Apple, when they are making the new phones now, they need to make some significant changes, as they probably do release a couple of key changes in each phone, but I do quite like this one, so that's a good start with the products. Also, as well as that, we all know as well, in September, just a little bit after the iPhone releases, the Apple Watch Series 7 rumour release dates, price and features. So again, that'll probably be more towards the end of September, but that's also a new watch that will be coming out as well, that Apple are bringing out. So with the release of the phone, the new iPhone and also the watch, why is this September and the remainder of this quarter important? Well, Apple's quarterly revenue by category, as you can see there in that 6 colour chart, 54% of the quarterly revenue is made up by the iPhone sales. So anytime there's obviously a new iPhone out, you do expect the sales to probably soar. And again, with the Apple Watch, that is under the wearables category, and also services, as you can get. And I think you can get an app for that as well. So altogether, it makes up over 70% of the quarterly revenue with Apple. So this is why that is important. And if you take a look at the last 4 revenues that Apple have had, this is on the Yahoo Finance, so you can see the last 4 quarterly revenue earnings. So in Q3 of 2020, they had 64 billion in revenue, which was quite a low one really. But then quarter 2, it pretty much doubled to 111.44 billion, and they also kept almost 30 billion of that in earnings. The next quarter after that, slightly more down, just under 90 billion in earnings. And then Q2 of 2021 was also a modest 81.43 billion earnings. So they are a massively profitable company, and they'll continue to do so. And as we'll probably see, not in this earnings report, maybe in the next one, hopefully they can get to the 110 billion mark again, which would be absolutely fantastic for Apple. Also in the midst of the iPhone being released, and obviously the Apple Watch, the Apple Car, which has sort of gone under the radar, Apple vehicle projects focused on building autonomous driving cars. So hundreds of Apple employees are working on developing a self-driving Apple branded car aimed at consumers, which will probably sync in with your phone or whatever else, so make it all sort of linked into one. So what do we know so far? Physical car projects are still in the works. Like I just mentioned, then deep integration with iOS expected, so pretty much it'll be exactly synced in with your phone. Also, autonomous testing permit received from DMV, and also the self-driving software is being tested. So again, if Apple can sort of crack this and get into this sort of space and it's successful, then we could be seeing huge more growth with this company. Again, early days with the car, but we'll just have to see how it goes. Obviously, self-driving comes with its risks, but if it's something that they can crack, then it will be absolutely fantastic for the company. So what analysts are saying about the price target? So this is in the last 3 months what analysts have been saying. Some have been updated, some prices have been updated, but over the time, but we'll just have a look now. So analysts are saying the average price target for Apple is going to 165. Bear in mind it's at 154 at the moment, roughly. And this is within the next year, by the way, what they're predicting. So it's not just a random time frame. This is what they think is going to be the next year on the average. The high of 185, which we could see before the end of the year, but it sort of slowed down in the last week or two. We did have a bit of a spike at the start a couple of weeks ago, but now it's sort of just steadied out a bit. So 185 on the high, and a low estimate you got of them. Low estimates in there of 132, which I don't think we'll see, but you never know. And a key point is we can see an Evercore analyst who's giving this a buy at 180. This was reiterated not long ago, and also JP Morgan are as well giving it a buy at 180. So analysts think this is going to 180. It could even go further, but hopefully if Apple's earnings are good and the iPhone sales do well, then there's no reason why this stock can't get to the 180 mark before the new year. So that is everything on this Apple stock I've got to talk to you about today, guys. Let me know what you think of it in the comments, of the news, of anything else that's been going on with the company lately. And as well, don't forget to comment and like I said at the start of the video. It really does help this channel get boosted out to more people. So on that note, I'm going to leave you to it today, guys. Take care. Bye.